is currently Twitch Armageddon. Twitter last night was going absolutely fucking crazy. All the Twitch streamers, the big ones, going at each other. And it all started with the topic of gambling streams. And we're going to talk about this today because it's fucked. And to me, I've always hated the Twitch culture, especially the main group of Twitch streamers, like the Pokimane group, the Mizkif group. I think they're all fucking idiots who fake friendships for clout, for money, and for business relationships. And now you can see it all come crumbling down right before your eyes. What's not to love? Before we steam in, let's talk about how this all started. This whole drama started when a streamer named Sliker was exposed for scamming his fans for gambling money and owed allegedly over $300,000 to people he had scammed and asked for money. This shit is crazy. Firstly, on Twitter, people posted DMs from this guy asking them for money. From Sliker, I don't know this guy, so I'm pronouncing his name probably wrong. Yo, Lack, you still at Miz's? Nah, it's good. By the way, bro, it's fine if I ask for a fave. My bank got locked on me, bro, and I'm fucked. My PayPal has $6. I get access when I'm back because my dog shits want me to call, and I can't. It's very expensive. If I asked if I could borrow, would it be okay? And I got you when I'm back. Don't worry, King. You can say no. Keep it personal as well because I'm embarrassed in asking sorry. I recorded. They won't allow screenshots. $1,000, okay? I got you an extra. You be able to do Bitcoin, King, in case you think I'm hacked. Here he is pretending to pay back. Yo, Sliker, you good to get me back? Had to leave messages on Discord. What's your PayPal? Sent the money. Thanks, bro. Appreciate getting me back. Nah, I appreciate you, King. How was the contest thing? And then, later, not sure what happened, but whenever you can look into it, I'd appreciate it. No rush on paying me back, but I'd appreciate it a lot, man. Showing the payment status got cancelled by him, which he claims, oh, I got taken out my bank. He pretends to be surprised. And then in the replies, someone just showed he did the exact same thing to them when trying to send them back £1,000. Here's this guy on Instagram asking more fans for money. Just watch this video here.
Yo, Habibi, Dean. Bro, I want you to... Don't see me differently, bro. I'm so sorry in asking. Basically, my bank got temporarily locked. And I'm so desperate in money. I know you might be like, why not ask other streamers and shit? I have... Bro, I don't even want to anymore because they're egotistical. Ludwig, Miz, all that shit. Trainwrecks, me and him don't speak much. He doesn't like me. But, bro, it's so annoying to ask. If I did ask and I'll pay you in 10 days, is there any way you could? I need £780. It's for bills. And then basically in 10 days, I'm leaving my bank, I'm moving, and they're transferring all my money.
You can see him again. That's the voice note of him asking this fan for money. The same excuse, got locked out of my bank. Here's another.
Typhoon, what's up, baby? I hope you don't hate me on this. It's so cringe, and I'm cringe for asking my brother. Please do not hate me. Please, keep it personal as well. Basically, my bank account got locked. This has happened for like 3-4 days. I've been asking around people. Sadly, today, well, tomorrow is the last day until my credit starts getting fucked up. It got locked out, and I was looking for people that actually work and that I could ask if I could borrow from, and I'll pay back. Genuinely, give me 2 months and I can pay back. If you can't, no worries, my brother. If you can, but please, don't feel forced to say yes. Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't get in the call to do this. I feel genuinely embarrassed. I've asked a few streamers, they couldn't help, and yeah, I don't mind it. It's okay. So I just went out, asked a few subs I've noticed, and yeah.
Don't be that embarrassed if you've asked fucking everyone to lend you money. I mean, there is so many people. It's fucking crazy. I suggest you guys look this up on your own if you really want to see the extent this goes, but over $300,000 of debt from lending and borrowing money from fans. Fuck this guy. He's a massive arsehole. I have no sympathy for him. If anyone else scammed fans, they wouldn't get any sympathy too. But because he was gambling the money, people were like, oh, but he has to get the help he needs. Fuck this guy. Scamming his fans over $300,000. How long that must take to do, and how many times you could just go, actually, I should probably just stop doing this and try and pay back what I already owe. He's an absolute arsehole. Zero sympathy for this guy. This is important because this sparked everything. Twitch civil war got sparked from this event because now the narrative is to ban gambling streams. After this, people just want to ban the streams outright, gambling, because they think that is what caused this to happen. Pokimane, of course, chimed in saying, like if Twitch should ban gambling. 300,000 likes on that tweet. The opposing view, Trainwreck, tweeted out, to be clear, the people scapegoating slots, blackjack and roulette and not blaming the individual are the real problem. On top of that, Sliker was a sports betting addict, the one type of gambling that is normalized that I don't hear a single one of you clout goblin fucks talking about. With that said, the streamers and viewers who sell a false reality should be banned. People who gatekeep giveaways through codes that require you to gamble should be banned. People who hide all losses and only show wins should be banned. Things like this are predatory. While this was all going on, Ludwig and XQC promised to repay the Twitch fans that had been scammed by Sliker over gambling. XQC tweeted out, we are aware about this Sliker situation and the victims who were scammed out of their hard-earned money. Heartbreaking. Me and Ludwig will be trying our best to get money back to those people. This is about the victims, only them. It's over $300,000. I think that gesture from them is very kind to help the victims. However, this Sliker guy just got a fucking free pass for no fucking reason. He should face consequences for what he's done. Like, it's so fucked. Why do we live in this day and age now where we're so fucking soft that someone scamming $300,000 can have sympathy? So now we have a few people in the mix now in this drama. And then Mizkif saw Trainwreck's tweets defending gambling, and Mizkif went off on him on stream and said this.
It's that simple. Strange saying it's scapegoating slots, BJ roulette, and not blaming the individual. We're doing both, bro. We're literally we are blaming roulettes, slots that Twitch allows this to be a thing, because if you remove it, then guess what? Less people are going to do it because it's not ease of access. Why do people give you millions of dollars a month to market gambling? It's surely not because they're friends with you, Train. It's because you give them millions and millions of dollars in revenue every month from your viewers who go and watch you are now gamblers. That's why you get the money, bro. You get millions of dollars because of it. We're not blaming just the individual. Sliker is 100% wrong for what he did, and he was a problem for what he did, 100%. But why not be able to just remove it from Twitch and have it so that we not only have
less of the
amount
who are dealing with that problem.
Right, it's just that simple.
There you can hear Mizkif's take two. He wants to ban gambling because he said there's ease of access because people are watching it and it makes them want to gamble. So there's two sides, people who want to ban gambling streams and people who don't. This is where shit really fucking spices up and it kind of just eclipses the whole gambling drama. Even though it is important and people should be talking about that Sliker guy who's been scamming everyone. Trainwrecks and Mizkif go fucking crazy at each other on Twitter and some secrets come out. This all happened under an Asmond Gold tweet. Asmond Gold tweeted out, how the fuck is Sliker not banned on Twitch? Guy literally uses the platform to defraud dozens of people, streamers and viewers alike, and admits it. Gideon is still sitting a permaban while Sliker gets to go live and laugh about actual crime. It's an absolute disgrace at Twitch. Trainwrecks claps back with, because your pals decided it was in their best interest to use and platform the very person that scammed everyone for his horse racing and tennis bets to somehow twist it and wager their war against me. And we both know deep down why the insecure little man is doing this. Mizkif comes in with, if we're going to deplatform people for scamming others, shouldn't we have banned you for Jolt Coin a few years back? Trainwreck then claps back. Trainwreck goes off now and says, are you going to send Maya and Mitch to railroad and blackmail me like you did those girls to cover up all those sexual assaults? You fucking scumbag piece of shit. You want to come at me and make shit up, then you better be sure you don't live in a glass house, you insecure pussy. Then clarifies exactly what he's talking about by saying, the people involved know the truth, but for those of you that are farming drama and coming to split conclusions, let me be even more clear. Mizkif didn't assault the woman, he orchestrated the cover-ups for his friends, exactly how my tweet reads. So Trainwrecks now accuses Mizkif of covering up sexual assault allegations, using it as an own online, and had it in his back pocket, just waiting to, like, use the card like a Uno reverse card, waiting to whip it out at the opportune moment. Fucking weird. Like, sexual assault is being thrown around like this as leverage against people is fucked up. But now we have these alleged sexual assault allegations that have been covered up, and shit has really hit the fucking fan now. So this is what the story, the sexual assault story, allegedly was. Keem tweeted out saying that Mizkif allegedly covered up sexual assault of Adriana Lee for his friend Crazy Slick, who was accused of sexual assault. The theory goes that Miz and his friends pressured Adriana into putting a tweet longer out. In return, she could keep hanging out with the Mizkif friend group. So they used their clout, their power, and all their fake friendships, allegedly, to cover up sexual assault that took place. If this is true, this is so fucked up. The girl in question, Adriana Lee, confirmed what Trainwrecks was referring to in this stream.
A lot of things that I've compiled over the past year that just point out, like, mostly the hypocrisy in the scene, in the way I've been very belittled as a content creator, to the point where I almost reached out to Mizkif and said, hey, like, what the fuck? Like, what the hell? Like, everything that you promised, everything that you and Maya promised is not happening. Like, that I would still be accepted. And I want to share this.
I mean,
Clip.
I will pretty much fucking say it. He harassed that girl. He did.
So she shows a clip of Mizkif admitting that Crazy Slick did harass her, and just admitting it openly as if it doesn't mean shit. And you will see how much he really doesn't give a shit in a minute. So you're probably wondering, what are the actual allegations? Like, what did this guy do? So this Twitter thread went viral explaining the alleged allegations between Crazy Slick and Adriana, saying back last year there was a party. At said party, Adriana was very drunk and on a bed passed out. Crazy Slick, experienced by 3 witnesses, began touching her neck and chest, asking if she was still alive. Before this, he was following her around and saying her making out with people was hot. This information was kept private until another streamer called Nova exposed it without Adriana's consent. Details came off as sexual assault and everyone was in alarm. Everyone pressured Adriana for an explanation, and as a result, she came out on Twitter about it. She explains what happens and says that her and Slick weren't friends. He was following her around and harassing her, touched her without her consent, and says it made it uncomfortable but didn't label it as assault. Mizkif found out knowing this, still allowed Slick to stay in his home. Slick's actions didn't stop and he continued to be creepy in other Twitch streamers' chats. Mizkif was also incredibly dismissive of Adriana's trauma and victimized himself because he was sad his bestie would do this. So it's just completely fucked at the moment. Mizkif admitted that this guy was harassing this girl, allegedly at a party. He was following her around being creepy. She was passed out in a bed and apparently was touching her without her consent, checking her pulse to see if she was alive, allegedly touching her chest, her neck, without her consent. That thread said she didn't consider it sexual assault, so rather than that, harassment, which is still fucked. And someone should definitely have kept this creepy fucker in check. And the fact that people knew this, Trainwrecks, Mizkif, all these people, Trainwrecks using it as ammunition, Mizkif not doing anything about it, is all completely fucked. And you wonder who else knew about this and didn't say anything. This is what Crazy Slick had to say for himself. He said, I've never sexually assaulted anyone and never will. I've never had any intentions of ever harming anyone. I go out my way to check on someone and I get accused of this is unfair. I'll be getting a lawyer ASAP, learn from Johnny Depp's situation and think first. I never checked her pulse on her chest. I checked her neck and wrist only. When I refer to Johnny Depp, it means to look at both sides and don't think guilty before proven innocent. Your friend Mizkif threw on the bus a bit and said, at the very minimum, you were harassing this girl. Mizkif then went on stream and said that the sexual harassment was low-key and not a big deal.
He hates that there's a narrative about him being creepy. Yeah, that sucks. I told him, I'm like, look, you didn't rape anybody, you know? It's one thing, I feel like, I mean, like, he didn't do anything. And, like, people make it seem like he did. When people, like, think of it, they think that he stuck his fucking dick inside her without her consent. And I'm like, that's what people perceive it as. When they don't... People probably don't even know the situation. No, it's not 90% of people. Look, I don't think there's a single person that we used to hang out with that doesn't hang out with Slick anymore because of what happened. I actually think there's literally none. Because the reality is, worst comes to worst of it, it's fucking, like, sexual harassment, right? I mean, like, no one, of what you can deem of it, it's sexual harassment, whatever. At a low scale, it's not really a big deal. I don't think people really gave a shit and really cared. Chat, I'm gonna turn this off if you're gonna be like this. I'll just turn it off.
That's such a fucking weird response for someone who just let this shit slide with their friends at a party to someone he knows. I mean, this drama has just escalated so much. People are even speculating, and I say speculating because that is what it is. I'm not saying this is fact at all. People are saying that Pokimane and Hasan might have known about this before it came out, saying their reactions to the tweets on stream live wasn't anything of shock or surprise, seemed a bit too subdued. Oggy tweeted out, Pokimane and Hasan react to Trainwreck allegations against Mizkif. Is it just me, or are these people's reactions way too low energy? What is going on here?
Are you going to send Maya and Mitch to railroad and blackmail me like you did those girls to cover up those sexual assaults, you fucking scumbag piece of shit? You want to come at me and make shit up, then you better be sure you don't live in a glass house, you insecure... I'm lost.
I don't even... Holy shit. Are you going to send Maya and Mitch to railroad and blackmail like, dude, all those girls cover up the sexual assaults, you fucking
Wait, what
scumbag
does it
piece of
mean
shit?
to
You want to come at me and make
railroad
shit up? Then
him?
you better be sure you don't live in a glass house, you insecure pussy.
I literally just read it. What does it mean to railroad him?
I don't know. What the fuck?
Their reactions didn't seem to be surprised.
What does it mean to railroad him?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm not one to really guess based off a reaction if they knew or not. If they did, it's fucked. But for right now, can't really say anything. That clip just aggravates me. The two most fucking annoying streamers in one clip. Rather drag my balls across glass and watch another clip from them two. As of this morning, Crazy Slick, the man being accused of all this, has gone missing. This is Mizkif's chat logs. Can anyone hack a computer? Does anyone have like his Snapchat or anything? I called the police. We called everything. Make it sub only. Does anyone have something, bro? Bro, please find Slick. Can't find him, bro. Please, where's Slick? None of us know where Slick is. Slick messaged some of us some farewells, but he has yet to message us. If any of you have a contact or know anything about Slick, please let me know. Stop being worried about Slick. Asmond said he doesn't want anyone to have contact with him. How stupid is that? I do care. He's been my best friend, my rock for 4 years. I'm just so confused. What was Slick's tweet? I don't know where he is. He just said he's going to a girl's house, but I don't know where he is. He's not home. I'm worried about him. Did Slick say anything in his chats? This guy now apparently has gone missing. I hope he turns up, obviously doesn't do anything to hurt himself, clears everything up, because this drama, I mean, all of it is serious. We got the scamming, we got the alleged sexual harassment, there's assault allegations, people covering it up for this guy, which absolutely isn't the course of action. If your friend is creepy as fuck like that, you keep him in check, you teach him not to do it again, and tell them that you're not going to hang around with a piece of shit who harasses women. Mizkif and whoever else knew about it, you're all fucking idiots. Even Trainwrecks using it for ammo. It's like all these Twitch streamers, they're all fake as fuck. Friendships are fake as fuck, all to benefit themselves. No one in this group I'm describing or connected to this group is genuine. Like, it just oozes fake shit, man. I don't know if you guys feel that, but I have always thought that. When the Among Us streams started, that's when it was so obvious. People clawing at each other to try and get in each other's lobbies, streams, videos. Only friends and collabing because they're popular. It's like Hunger Games for clout. Fucking exhausted talking about this shit. I probably missed a little bit. My position, you know, we're talking about gambling now. My position on gambling streams, for sure, I don't think you should ban them outright. If you ban gambling streams outright, then there's probably other shit on Twitch now you should also ban. However, I don't think paid gambling sponsorships should be allowed in terms of giving streamers unlimited money with no consequence to promote your gambling site, your roulettes, your roulette tables, your blackjack tables, just to get highlight reels to use as advertisement to reel people in. If a streamer is going to gamble on stream, it should be with their own money, real life consequences, and not Daddy Warbucks in the back or the sponsor just topping up their accounts aimlessly. And that is not gambling or real gambling at all. As a complete fantasy. Yeah, Twitch drama, it's gonna continue, I'm sure. This is not the end of it. Like the video if you enjoyed my coverage. A lot to talk about, a lot to cover. I hope I did okay. Please like the video, subscribe if you're new, and comment below what you think about any of this. There's a lot to talk about. If you've made it this far, comment below your opinion on gambling streams, what you think about that Sliker guy scamming 300k, and Mizkif's covering up of these allegations. Let me know down below. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, fuck off.